Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Scorpio for April 2020. So that's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Stellium. We're going to be utilising Sibyl's Oracleum, the Oracle of the Black Doves of Africa, for the reading to begin with. And then we're going to be utilising probably, I feel like I'm going to go to the Oracle of the Radiant Sun as well. But let's have a look what Spirit want to give us, please, for Scorpios. Okay, so we've got a mirror here going on. Okay, so for example, you're probably going to be reflected back certain things that you're going to need to know. For example, if you are currently seeing unfairness, you're probably going to be reconciling something back from that. It's almost like it's like you're being reflected what you're going to gain, let's say. So if you're seeing a lot of sorrow, you're going to be gaining happiness. If you're seeing, I mean, it could be that, I mean, don't forget, maybe you're seeing a lot of happiness and you're thinking, well, does that mean I'm going to see sadness? No, there's a mirroring going on though. So pay attention to what is going on around you in April, because I feel like it's going to reflect back something. They're saying something better as well. Okay, what else can you tell me, please, for Scorpios for April? What else can you tell me, please, for Scorpio for April? Yeah, there's a prioritizing as well that's coming in here. It's like you're trying to establish exactly what it is that you need to be doing, but I feel like they're giving you clues that maybe you haven't actually picked up on yet. It's like this is about procreation. You want to start creating a family, and you are trying to, I feel like one or two of you may be panicking about doing that. Again, if you're not wanting to start a family, before anyone gets in the comments and goes, what are you trying to do? You trying to hire my womb out? No. This is for people that would want that. Obviously, there's no one putting a gun to your head to force you to have children. And if you obviously don't want them, then either, avoid, remain celibate, or take precautions. But even the precautions, you have to be aware that they're not 100% accurate. So please just use discernment, trust your gut instinct with this. And this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You are prioritizing your life as it stands in April, as in what you want to keep, what you want to get rid of, where you want to put your time, where you don't want to put your time, where you want to put your money, where you don't want to put your money, where you want to put your love, where you don't want to put your love. And I feel like you're going to be receiving the same clues back. So like people, maybe you sit there and go, well, I can't really see me remaining friends with this person. And maybe they're mirroring that back to you. But there's a lot of mirroring going on here. We've got measurement. We've got measurement here. So it's like someone is getting a weighing scale. This feels very karmic. It's like what you put in, you're going to, again, what you put in, you're going to get back. This is a karmic scale. It's like what you're owed is coming to you. There's an enhancement here for what you've invested in. So it's like I'm seeing someone making bread, and then when they make the bread and it comes out, it's like it can feed everyone. So it's like you're working on something here and you're prioritizing that energy and putting it into a work that is eventually going to manifest and give something to everyone. Now you might sit there and go, I'm not doing anything of that nature. You will be, because at some point in April you're probably going to be looking and seeing some kind of reflection of change that you want to be involved with, because it's like you're measuring what you're worth, how you're viewing people's worths, how you're viewing your time and your energy. You're measuring everything. You're prioritizing what people feel people are worthy of, and it's not because you're looking down on them going, I'm better than you. It's because you have to. Because there's something about this time that is like an investment. It's like that kind of thing. What else can you tell me, please? We've got synthesis here. That's the Ankh of Egypt as well. We've got synthesis. There's something that you're transmuting. Is that Pegasus? It looks like Pegasus on the mosaic. I'm going to read from the book. says, now we're going to have to take 5 years trying to look for the page, but I do beg your pardon, apologies. Let's have a look. They want me to read from the book. I'll go into what I think about Pegasus in a minute, but wow, there's a lot of let me see if I can pause in the video until I can find the page here. One sec. Okay, so it says, parts do not make the whole is made of parts. Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know why. Oh, someone's told me off for laughing, hang on. They're saying it's very true. You're missing, they're saying, Jale, you're missing the information. Excuse me, I'm not tired, I'm just, sometimes when I channel, if I'm picking up on people that are a bit drained or tired, then I pick up on that as well. I'm actually really not tired. I actually had a really nice long sleep. I had like 12 hours sleep, so there's no way I can be tired right now. And it's morning. It's actually morning, so yes, I have. In case someone's asking, because I feel like I've just read someone's mind, yes, I have had coffee. The Sphinx, with the head of a ram, body of a lion, legs of a bull, and wings of an eagle. I know what this means. Represents creativity and physical, intellectual, and spiritual power. The looped cross is the ancient Cometian symbol of life, the Ankh. Seraphis was the Greco-Cometian father god. He was synchronization of an Osiris and Apis, invented to bridge the cultural gap between the Greeks and Cometians during the Ptolemaic dynasty. Decide to put together every element of what you know regarding this issue, including all facts, hunches, and insights. Exclude nothing. Take action as soon as the picture comes to form. This is about the wheel of life. It's like the tree of life, and also it's actually the like the wheel of fortune. Parts do not make a whole. The whole is made of parts. You're going to get in spring. It's like this is going to last you for a year. This message. One of the messages in this is going to last you a year. First of all, you definitely have there's a lot of past life connection to Egypt here, like to the point where I would be meditating on an Egyptian meditation to see if it sits with me, but I feel like there's definitely a past life that's it's almost bleeding through into this reality here. The Wheel of Fortune, one sec. It relates to the 4 fixed signs, so Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So I want you to have a look back around Aquarius time. So it would have been sort of the 21st of January to about the 20th of February. Was there something cueing you into prioritizing and sort of looking at your time you've spent and mirroring things back to you? Because if not, then it will be from Taurus season, which is going to be the April the 20th until the 21st of May, where it's like you're getting clues as to where this is all leading to, and it's starting now. It's like we're entering, obviously we're in Aries season at the moment, which is the beginning part, okay? But Taurus month, so May, end of April, end of May. Leo season, end of July to the end of August. Scorpio season, which is obviously your season, which will be the end of October to the end of November roughly. And then again for the following 2021, Aquarius. This is about having babies. This is about having babies. Look for, be very careful of if you don't want to be having babies, because again it's like the 4 trimesters, the 4 seasons, and obviously the spring is birth. You know, the measurement and the prioritization is like, where are you putting your energy, what do you value? And the mirror is, I mean, look, you're a mirror of the reflection of what's going on. So if your sun is in your 8th house right now, well, effectively the sun is yeah, in the 8th house, because obviously we're in Aries season, so 8th house is sex and can be children as well. But it's also about a manifestation of above, as above so below. It's a rebirth cycle, and obviously we're currently seeing a lot of rebirth at the moment, aren't we, with what's going on. Synthesis is a transmutation of what has happened. So for example, if we're seeing a lot of illness, then the counter opposite side of that is rebirth and birthing of children, isn't it? The blue is the truth. Blue is truth, and Ankh is protection. There's something here. It's like you're on soul mission. This is the beginning part of your soul mission, and it could be that part of that is children. And maybe you've been really drawn towards children recently, but this is like, it's like you're on it. There's something about this. Yeah, look, you're really trying to understand what it is your desires are at the moment. Look, the desire. And as you can see, this is the lotus flower. The lotus flower is born from the silt of the earth that has risen and has gone through extraordinary amounts of growth and trial and tribulation in order to birth that kind of final outcome. So if, again, there's a prioritization over what it is you want at the moment as well. This is over in April time. It's like you're a direct manifestation. It's like you're an actual literal portal of what is being created at this time. And again, transformation. It's like you're in this huge transformational energy at the moment. And I don't know why, but I'm hearing a phone ringing. So I don't know if your phones are ringing while you're listening to this, but this was like the 2nd or 3rd time I heard it ring. And I can hear someone saying hello. They're saying it's for you. You've answered a call. You've answered a call. If you've been drawing your way into something and you've felt your way, and like it's like there's an urge to do something, maybe it's again to create, or there's something, but you're feeling an urge to do it, but there's a transformation happening here. Again, very Wheel of Fortune, very kind of world energy. There's a very strong transformation. It's like you're anchoring a lot of that, because obviously with Scorpios, we are, because I'm a Scorpio moon, we are more on the darker end of the spectrum, so we are very much in the dark a lot of the time. Now again, please don't misinterpret me when I say that. I'm not saying we're evil. Obviously everyone has light and dark, but we are more comfortable in the shadows a lot of the time, because it's where because you've got to remember that the astrological sort of signs are essentially a reflection of everything. So with Aries being at the 1st sign, that is more the sort of dawn of a new day, and with Scorpio, kind of Libra being the middle ground, both dualistic, light and dark in equal measure. After Libra is Scorpio, which is more in the darker scale, up until obviously Pisces, which is the dead of night, ready for the dawn. So with us, or Scorpios being the 1st sign of the dark, you are probably transmuting a heck of a lot of energy with what's going on at the moment. But because you're doing that work, there's something good you're gaining from it. But you might be sitting in this energy going, is she having a laugh? Like, I don't feel good about anything going on at the moment. I mean, look, it's not to say that, oh yeah, no, I'm having a whale of a time second guessing out of both of my older parents, which one of those I'm going to have to try and run and look after. Like, obviously that's not how I'm saying that. Use discernment with the words I'm using, and try and read past the words, because there's hidden messages everywhere here, and that includes how I speak as well. It's not a pinpointed target of attack towards anyone. It's truth. I'm trying to allow you to understand what it is, the messages that the Spirit are giving to help. This is about you doing the first parts of anchoring in a new dawn, because with anything that is closing out, any cycle that is closing out, you are here to bring that new in. But because you're a part of it and you're feeling it and you're essentially holding it, you're not going to expect to hold and feel all this and just kind of, Spirit just going to sit and watch you struggle to try, because I feel like a lot of you guys might be struggling at the moment to understand all this. They're saying ride, and again, I'm going to say this a million times in these readings, ride the wave. Because if you're working with the universe, you put it this way, this is a test of faith. All of this, all of what you're seeing is a lot of about trusting the unknown, the unseen. Because you're going to mirror something back. Now, you're going to mirror a polar opposite of that back, because essentially what's going on here is our timelines are merging into one. We're transitioning into 5D. But it's about, yeah, look, bottom of the deck, nurturing. And as you can see, there's the skull. It's death is not the end. Death is not the end. We do not, people do not, the physical dies, the soul lives on. The soul always lives on. And the physical that we actually change in our physical as well. We transmute. We're always kind of, our cells are kind of growing at different rates. Everything about us is changing. Don't underestimate this energy, but there is going to be it's like a risk versus reward. It's like if you've really been thrown into a lot of this energy and you're feeling like you're struggling, there is at some point something that spirit are gifting you about this, and it's about a transformative energy, but you have to show willing. I don't know what cards to use, guys. What cards am I using, spirit? I want to go to the Enchanted Lap, is what I want to go with. Okay, let's go with these cards. Okay, Scorpios, spirit, what can you tell me about Scorpio, please, for April 2020? What is happening with Scorpios for April 2020? What is going to be happening, please, April 2020 for Scorpios? I'm just seeing, yeah, you guys, I feel like you guys are getting a chance to really transmute a lot of energy. It's like if you felt uneasy about certain things, it's like you're getting a chance to look at that and or see things in a new light. It's Scorpios for April. What can you tell me, spirit? What's happening for Scorpios? What can you tell me about Scorpios, please, spirit? What's going on? Yeah. So this is very solitude energy. Maybe you feel like this is, maybe, I mean, look, to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't mind living in that little place, but maybe this is perfect, right up your street. It's like you're just sort of sat there thinking, yep, solitude, I can tune into myself, I can, in the sort of, can you see as well that mirror reflection? The solitude is going to get you a chance to see who you are and to test who you are. Can you see here in this card, there's a mirror image that's being projected fairly kind of clearly onto that water. And as you can see, no one else is around. So are you able to understand yourself a lot more clearly now because of this energy? Bottom of the deck, wide open. I feel like you're coming to a new understanding of you. I feel like you're tackling things that maybe you weren't always comfortable with. And you're going to surprise yourself. I don't think this is, it's like, I don't know, maybe you don't feel daunted at all. It's like you feel like you're being liberated. That's how it feels. It's like, it kind of feels like that from what I'm reading here. Yeah, deep freeze. It's like you're really going within here. And look, can you see that reference to Leo season as well? Oh my goodness, look. The home is very Taurian energy. This is very Taurian energy here, isn't it? Because it's the home compass, it's solitude. We've got the lion for Leo. Let's see if they're going to show me. What was the other one? It was Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, wasn't it? Do you want me to take them or put them back, spirit? Yeah, you need to look out for Taurus season, Leo season, Scorpio season, and Aquarius next year. There's going to be a year of rewards that I've mentioned with those dates, but actually this time next year you're about to manifest something that you are not going to be aware of at the moment, possibly. the solitude that I mentioned and this mirroring of you and understanding yourself, it's actually rescuing your soul on a very kind of deep level. It's like you're nourishing yourself by doing this. Can you see she stood by that waterfall that says rescue here? Now you might be sat there going, no, it's me inside my house. I feel like I'm, you know, I want to be helped here. This is like awful. It's like you're going into this purification process. That's because don't forget, Scorpio sun, let's say you're a sun sign, that at some point that sign has to transition into Sagittarius energy. And Sagittarius energy, because obviously everything progresses, doesn't it? Our star signs don't just stay the same. Everything moves, doesn't it? And when we look at our progressed chart, it shows the energy as to sort of the snapshot of now, whereas your natal chart is a snapshot of when you were born. And obviously that's the kind of general energy and themes of your life. The progressed chart is like the snapshot of at the time when we're looking. There's something about this that's helping you understand you and all the things that maybe you weren't sure of. You are going to learn about this over the coming month, over April. It's like you're coming to rescue you, okay, around the Taurus season. And again, this is like, you're probably asking, why are you telling me this now? Like, this is supposed to be for April. This is what the theme is. It's like there's going to be a reflection of all these things that you're going to start seeing. It's like a pattern or a wave. It's like you're going to start seeing synchronicities around what I'm saying, which is around the Wheel of Fortune. Because don't forget, the Wheel of Fortune changes things, doesn't it? It turns things around. So this is about a whole life change. So you're going to start seeing that around April, but it's going to be pronounced around the Taurus season, the Leo season, the Scorpio season, and the Aquarius. And it's a year-long turning of the tables, a year-long Wheel of Fortune. Around Leo season, maybe you're not feeling very productive. Things are paused for you around August. Maybe this inner reflection, maybe you've come to this kind of realization between in April time up until Taurus season that you know who you are and you started to understand this. But then Leo season, you're a bit more kind of hesitant because you can't physically act on it. Scorpio season here, there is someone that is going to be coming in around you, but it's like Scorpio season, it's like you're more equipped to deal with this person. And then Aquarius, your wish is basically coming true. Your wish is basically because you've set your intention, you've opened up, you surrendered, and this is what's coming true. Now, this is a long-term goal, but it's starting and being put in place into the April season. This is not to say that there's no good news in April. This is just a starting point of a new venture that you may or may not be aware of just yet, that is going to lead you up until Aquarius of next year. What else can you tell me about April 2020 for Scorpio, please? Which is a long-term investment. Don't forget, Scorpio is about investments. Stuck in the mud. Don't be so, because don't forget, this is all fixed signs. All of these energies are fixed. Flow. We want surrender. We want flow. Usually, the Wheel of Fortune is about a turning of events, of a timing, yeah, of a time turn of events. Make sure between now and sort of next year you're not so stuck in the mud and you're more fluid, because it's going to really help you at that time. So what it's basically saying is that your future self is coming into this reading, because our timelines are collapsing, we're collapsing and we're going from 3D to 5D. Your future self is here telling you, I can see up until August, Aquarius season next year, don't be resistant now. April season, don't be resistant now. Don't sort of sit and wish for something, or don't sit and resist what is going on. Don't be stuck, it's so rigid and everything. You must flow, because it's going to really help you as you grow in this next year. What else can you tell us, please, for Scorpio? Yeah. You're looking out, you may feel like you're alone in this. Maybe you're sat there going, oh look, there's nothing here, look, dry desert, there's nothing here. Look, your spirit guides are there. Your spirit guide is flying above, which is your future self coming to tell me, look, you may sit and think this is a dry desert, but it's not. We can see everything that's happened over the last year, and you just need to flow. Don't let April be like, you're just holding on so tight, because it's not gonna, it's everything is as it needs to be. And this time next year, you're going to look back and be like, why didn't I just let that go? Or why didn't I just let that flow? Look, bone collector. This is someone that's holding on way too much. Just allow, just flow with it, surrender, ride the wave, flow with the universe. And I get it. Things that are going on at the moment, everyone wants to just kind of get on their, get to where they need to go and to sort of focus and stuff. But I get it. But this is the thing. This is a part of the lesson. You know, the darkness doesn't have to consume us. We balance it. We transmute it. Yeah, look. This is about, look. So again, your future self, your next year's self is coming to me now. Again, hidden messages and everything. They're talking about the moonlight in reverse. So there's an emotional imbalance here. Okay. You may be looking out thinking, oh no, but there's no hope, there's no nothing. You need to trust and go within, because you can find the light within if you look hard enough. Because you got coming to life in the reverse. Maybe you think that your whole life has been paused in this scenario. It hasn't. It's just being recalibrated. It's like we're going through a shift. That's all it is. We just have to flow with this, because there's blessings coming, but it's actually given in the least likely of places. And wishing well in the reverse is about, you're not seeing, it's like there's a depth of this that is like each month. And I'm not saying this time next year you're going to have to sit and do the same thing if you're in quarantine. I'm not saying that. I do think it's going to go on till maybe October, but I think quarantine maybe until June. But that depends. Again, I'll be keeping you up to date on that. But make the best use of it now. Follow you. Go within, try and understand you in all this. If you don't like what's going on in the external kind of thing, focus on what you can control in your internal environment, because it's going to benefit you. It's going to, because your future self is telling me you're okay. Because otherwise your future self wouldn't be telling me all these dates in the next year that everything you need to kind of pay attention for. But it's saying now, for this moment now, is don't be too rigid about everything or anything. You know, just try and flow with it, because it's molding you into a future self that's going to gain a lot from what's previously happened, and strength and everything else that you've gained from it. What else for April for Scorpio spirit? What else can you tell me? Yeah, look, into the unknown. And can you see the checkerboards that I was seeing? Actually, I saw this earlier. Can you see here? She's holding in her right hand the key. Left hand, sorry, and she's blindfolded. And her bird, her trusted advisor, which is on her right hand side, is actually telling her instruction and is telling her to trust, is guiding her through this area. And so, again, into the unknown, step into it. Don't resist. Flow. Ride the wave. It's going to help you, because there's a hidden gift in all this. You may be sat there going, she's having a laugh, if you think there's a hidden gift in this. Everything within your personal journey, your life path, your soul mission this is day one. Okay, of your soul. This is soul mission. In case you're a light worker, maybe you're a starseed and you're thinking, I didn't know what I'm here for. I don't know what I mean. This is it. We're here. This is it. This is the start of your journey. Now, if you are not sure what you're meant to be doing at this time, go within, find your own inner light, connect with your guides, flow with what's going on, try and work with it, and then listen to the instruction, because they are telling you. You've got communication around you everywhere. Bottom of the deck is strength. Bottom of the deck is strength. Right, let's pull some tarot cards here. What are we going with, Spirit? Let's go with the what tarot cards am I going? I don't know what tarot cards I want to pull. Should we go with this? No, they're saying no, don't use them. So which ones then, guys? The psychic tarot. Okay. Okay, let's pull. Let's see what other information we can get for Scorpios for this month. Don't ride, do they just keep saying don't resist, ride the wave? Scorpio, please, Spirit, what can you tell me for April, Scorpio? What can you tell me, please, for April's Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Stellium, Ascendant. What can you tell me? Scorpio energy from April. happening for Scorpios, please? What's going to happen? Scorpio, April. Wow. Transformation. And I think this is actually the death card. This is, yeah, this is like, can you see she's got wings as well? There's no coincidence that she's been given wings. Because this is the death card. Death and rebirth. Wheel of Fortune is very much about death and rebirth as well. Can you see here? She's got something around her third eye. She's not using her eyes to try and look, because she's not a bird. She can't see like 360 degrees around her. But she's listening to her spirit guides, because her spirit guides are telling her what she needs to know. Can you see that gold that's around her third eye? That's transcendence. She's utilising that energy, that inner knowing, to guide her. She's not using these to guide her. She's using that and her intuition to guide her into her new life. What can you tell me, please, for Scorpios? Because you're going into a new life. What can you tell me, please? Boom. Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins. This is, you are nurturing you to grow this. This is what's coming, the Ace of Pentacles. What's coming in April, please, for Scorpio? Could be a new job. Guys, this is, look, make a wish. Make sure you're making a wish. Can you see? Is that another peach he stood on? It is, isn't it? Can you see? You've multiplied the wishes. It's like gone from Ace of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups, but it's both of those kind of growth and that. Can you see the treasure chest as well? It's like you're gaining something. He's holding, look, can you see? He's holding the scrolls and he's smelling the flowers and he's reaping the rewards. Fulfillment of wishes. I'm hearing it's not what you expect. So if you're sat there going, oh, well, how am I going to get any wishes from what's going on now? Make sure you're on your manifestation, because I feel like something's coming here that you're not expecting. Prosperity, but can you clarify what this is, please, Spirit, for Scorpio? I'm hearing abundance. What is this, please? Wow. Four of Wands. The foundation and achievements with the rainbow. This is the promise, the God's promise. This is the rainbow children. This is the marriage. This is the, guys, bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. Boom. Do I need to put any more cards? Why do I feel like that really changed that energy, didn't it? This is a major life change. It's like, from the beginning of the reading, it felt like it would, I mean, look, your life in the next year is going to really shift, and it's starting now. It's like, and look, these are some really positive cards, but I feel like if you've done the work, you're going to really reap the rewards. I feel like it's like whatever you've put in, you're really gaining or getting out. Let me see what else I can pull. What do I pull? What other deck do I feel I need to pull from here? They're saying Romance Angels. Okay, let's pull from this. Okay, what can you tell me, please, about Scorpios for the month of April? In fact, before I start, there's a card that's flown. Oh my God. Look, Ace of Pentacles, love begins. Sorry, Ace, not Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. You've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, which is like the tangible love offer. This is like a tangible love offer. And look, can you see the rainbow again? It's the God's promise. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Look, they're pouring it from, it's like the universe is giving them to pour back into the earth. It's like there's unions, there's lots of unions, but it's like it's like divinely guided. It was promised. It's like I can just hear the promise. It was something that was promised to you, something that you wish for. It's like a promise is being granted. Wow. What else can you tell me, please, for Scorpio for April 2020? What else can you tell me? Calling in your soulmate. And look, can you see? She's like, literally, she's calling her promise in. It's like she's saying, yeah, look, I'm ready. I've surrendered to the universe. Now what? What happens next is your... Wow. It says your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. But yeah, it's like both of them are calling each other in. And I'm hearing, and now it begins. Wow. Other card was the past life relationship. You have known each other before. This is also showing retreat. I mean, obviously we're all in that at the moment. And it says times disconnect from the world. What else can you tell me here? What is the just final card, please, for Scorpio for the month of April? We've got 3 that came out. Oh my goodness. It says playfulness. It says to recapture romance and allow the inner youthful spirit as fun to shine. Finances and career. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So again, don't forget with the Wheel of Fortune, it's changing. And then last but not least, it says this could be the one. Look at the cherubs that are they're trying to arrange it. It says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. And bottom of the deck, heart-to-heart conversations. That's kind of some pretty amazing energy right there, guys. So hopefully that's helped in some way. This was your reading for Scorpio for the month of April 2020. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. All of your likes, shares and subscriptions. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. If you would like to get a personalised reading, information is in the description box. I do different readings really, so just get in contact with me if you want to sort of know more. I'm going to be doing lives between here and Instagram every other day, I think, at the moment. It depends. Pay attention for sort of social media to sort of give a heads up with that. All my information social media wise is in the information box in the description. And yeah, have a wonderful month. Take good care. Congratulations from the looks of things, and until next time.